Okay, hello. So, kicking off where we finished last episode, this major war here. I don't know if this would be classed as World War One. I don't think it would. But as we can see, I've drawn a little bit more provinces. I just hit my mic. But we'll be continuing off this war. As you can see, there's not a lot of hope for. Let me just switch on the alliances. Hang on. Not a lot of hope for the pink square team. They might make a comeback, but they've already lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teammates, 7 allies. So not a lot of hope for them. And as you can see, this team here is starting to fall with their colony. The gold team's made some impressive gains in the Dutch team. Britain's kicked them out of the British Isles and a little bit of mainland Dutch. But yeah, this is now episode 9.5. I might have said 8.5 in the last video. This would be 8.5, but no, this is not 8.5. This is definitely not 8.5. I recorded 8 a little while back. But yeah, let's get back on with this war. We'll be starting over here on this front line with the wrong layer. It's just starting on the front line with the Iberian team's colony and the British team colony. They will start to get pushed out of their main region that they pushed out of, and they are fully pushed out actually. Now what they need to do is they need to make a military conquest down here, sticking to the coast, and boom, they are now at the border, and they will start invading and pushing down through the Iberian team's colony. And this is not going good for the Iberian team. Of course there is a little bit of resistance, but it's not a lot to beat the British team at this point. A lot of their troops have been killed or died because of freezing cold temperatures. So they have been completely took out of Greenland. I need to sneeze. Never mind, I don't need to sneeze. So now they are kicked out of the British front. I don't know if I need to sneeze or not. Don't know. So they are entirely kicked out of the Greenland front. But as you can see, there's been no movement over here because the red team has troops that have just been pushing them out. I think, I don't know. All their army's been up here fighting, or in the Dutch team, or over here fighting. I don't know. But we're not seeing anything going on over there. Might see something. But what we will be seeing is the blue team making some more gains and taking this major city. It'll push up through some more provinces, as well as pushing up closer to the Caspian Sea and ever so closer to the capital. But as I said, there are much more Lime team troops up here, so the blue team will get pushed down right back nearly to where they started. They take around half of their capital back. Not their capital, major city back. But they really should be caring about the red team more, who has spearheaded up and captured a major city, as well as pushing up through some more provinces and just made a naval landing next to where your capital is. So you better worry more about that. But as I said, all the troops have been clustered up, so they will be pushed out, which will not make the red team happy because they will start to conquest even more up here in the north, as well as pushing up here and spearheading out to catch this major city, which they do, and they spear out again to go and get this major city that lies in Kazakhstan. They will also start to push down to this major city, but stopped and halted. We also see the blue team start to do stuff. They retake this capital, this major city, and they start to push up, but stopped again. So they decide to go round the borders, and bam, they go round, and now this is a very strong front, and now the green team has to think more about what they do, and a double-sided front with two most strongest countries in the world is not going to go good for you. You're going to lose a major city as well as this major city down here, and now they are ever closer to your capital as they start to form a spearhead that goes down, and they go down some more provinces. But it's not good going against the strongest country in the world who has more manpower. With more manpower, they're able to push you entirely out of these southern provinces, meeting up with their blue team ally and helping them push up the coast of I'm drifting away from my mic. Up the coast of the Lime team, and arriving at this part here, which is very dangerous because I don't know if these bits connect. So start traveling there, but no, heavily defended. And oh yeah, over here, yeah, here this just falls. It just falls. There's no hope for it. There's no hope for it. So all the military just surrenders, and they push down to this lake and start to fully encapsulate it. And they leave that major city for the blue team to take, which they will eventually if I can be quick enough. They will go up their border and take that major city, and it's not looking good for the Lime team as they start to push some more through the Lime team territory. Yeah, you should just surrender, but they don't surrender at all. Nope. They don't surrender. Oh, I forgot about this major city here. It's taken instantly. So now you've lost a lot of manpower. Holy voice crack. I'm keeping that in the video though. You've lost a lot of manpower. I think you should just surrender at this point. Don't you think? No, they don't. They think they can win this war. You think if they can stay in this war that the Dutch team will make some impressive moves? Nope, that's not. Yeah, no. That is not happening, and they just eventually they lose their capital. You should have left the war, mate. You should have left the war, but no. No! This is the Lime team for you. And now they are partitioned between the red team and the blue team. So now you, the square team, has just lost another ally. How many more allies are there? You've got 1 and 2. And 3, I guess. You've got 3 people remaining. Are you going to back out of this? No, they are not, because they aren't wise enough for that. So let me just bring you to the history of this war if you jumped ahead an episode. The reason this war started because of tensions between the brown and gold team. The brown team accidentally elected a bad leader, which is really not good for the country. The people disapprove of the leader, but are forced to go ahead with him. So if the triangle team wins the war, which it's looking like it, then most likely there's going to be a changed leader and the people are going to be happy. So yeah. I can't make any promises that they're going to win though. But what I can make a promise is the Dutch team's going to go through a breakaway. What's happening is that a part that Norwegian colony is not happy with the ruler. They don't like it. They don't want to be a part of here. So is this a good colour? I'm going to use this colour. I like this tree colour. So they're going to break away and they're going to start all the way at the top of Sweden. They'll push down the coast. I'll redo this. They'll form up in Sweden, and now they will push through the Norwegian coast. They will also push down into Finland, and they get this major city from the dark brown team, and they meet up with the gold team who aids them in this. So now this team here is getting the funds that they need for this. They continue to push down the Swedish coast as more and more provinces start to break away because they agree with this team here. They don't really like it. The Dutch ruler, even a major city, breaks away. So you know it's not good when a lot of provinces are starting to break away. So they start to build up rapidly. They connect with that as exclave, and now they are getting a bit strong and unable to stop. So they push down and meet up with that as an exclave, as well as taking practically all of Sweden and Norway. They will push down and take another major city, as well as taking this island and this island here. They will push down, let me zoom in better for this. They will push down through some more of Norway, and eventually all of Norway has been taken by this rebellion. Eventually it will take up all of the Nordic countries, as well as Copenhagen and this island here, as well as an island here, and this province, these three provinces up here, where they will decide to stop. They are happy, and now we see this rebellion, and the Dutch team is screwed now. They no chance of winning this war now. All they can rely on is the gold team and this team, but even this team is starting to fall as red team troops come round and start aiding this front line over here, and this really isn't good. We turn off alliances here. No, not major cities. Alliances. Yeah, this isn't good. Especially if now the red team is starting to invade your territory. For that, they'll fully finish off this pink Silac team. They're too busy to fully... I keep drifting away from my mic. And if you hear like drawing, that's me using a draw pad for this. But their military conquest will start in this province over here and eventually stop as they just let the Lilac team finish off this. This country's doomed, to be honest. It was never a strong country, it was more one of the weaker countries. So you could have saw its demise at the beginning. So they are pushed down to practically their original borders before they decide to expand. And this just shows you why you shouldn't be the blue team here. Of course, you want to be the other blue team over there. But before their capital is even taken, it's just a major city, they will go ahead and surrender to the Lilac team. 2 people remain. Well, 2 countries remain in this alliance. So, let me just check the time here. Oh my god, something's in my eye. 14 minutes. This is good. So, as we can see here, 2 people left. It's not going good. We'll see the gold team make some more impressive moves into the brown team, taking away some more provinces, and they are being welcomed by the civilians with open arms because they don't like their government at the moment. So a lot of provinces just break away, and this is not good for the brown team, especially when this major city is took. Then they spearhead over and take another major city. They spearhead up and cut you off and take the Denmark region and take this major city over here, cutting you off from ever fighting the rebellion again. They take up all the land here and start to push you further down your country as your military is starting to lose morale, as they never really liked the government. We also see the British team make a naval landing in this major city and push down the Brittany area and make some more naval landings up here. They eventually push their original expand and take a major city, as well as push down and take another one. They'll eventually stop because the brown team is too strong for them. Sorry. Then you see the purple team eventually start to push into your country after a long stalemate, as you take a capital and cut you off from from part of France, as well as pushing up and making a border with the British team, who will both go up. That's where they'll stop. They'll make one little more conquest over here and meet up with here, but they'll stop as they focus up on the Cyan team, and they'll take a major city, as well as pushing down into more of their country. Of course, they'll be facing a little resistance, but they'll take 2 capital cities and another one, eventually another one, and encircling the capital. And really, the capital is the thing you want to keep a hold of, but you want to keep a hold of a few major cities as well, population. So your overall bet is to surrender, but they aren't surrendering if the Dutch team is surrendering. The Dutch team will say, "We will fight till the end," and you'll expect a great comeback. Nope. The British team will continue to push in, and they will take the capital. Yes, the British team is the one to take their capital. We'll see the gold team push further down and through, eventually taking this major city, leading to there only being one place the Dutch team leader can really retreat to. This major city over here, where the British team will also have the same idea as they push down and really threaten this major city where the Dutch team leader is hiding. But eventually the gold team will capture this major city, and it's it for the Dutch team. The capital has been taken. No more areas you can go and hide to. The leader is publicly assassinated, and they only have one area left, which will just fall to the gold team, leading one final front to be here, and that's between the purple team and the cyan team. But eventually they will fall as more and more provinces fall to the purple team, just leaving their capital. But that falls, and now the triangle team, the triangle team has won this war. Let's see this peace treaty that will be happening over here in one of the greatest wars and the most well-known wars that will go down in history for the rest of the world's existence as one of the greatest wars for aristocracy ever. Let's go ahead and see this peace treaty. So I accidentally went way too far. I went back too far on my little history thing, I went back too far, so yeah. like all this is gone, and like this progress, oh no, was gone. A lot of the provinces are gone because I had like a bunch of provinces done in here and here. So I tried my best with this one. This is not perfect, but I mean, it'll have to do for now because I accidentally went too far back and I couldn't go back. So because I went too far back. So let's see these brand new borders. These brand new borders that I have just cooked up. We'll start over here in Europe. We will see one change in that on the British Isles. In that is the British Isles being fully united. And we also see the Cyan team be forced to give up its colony over here in Greenland and Iceland. We also see this team, this Christmas tree team, gets independence and break away. It has these islands over here. Let me colour them in. Hang on. So they get these islands over here, as well as, no, not them, no. Yeah, so they get independence as well as this island, this country here that wanted to break away. They also get independence. They scissor around the coast here and get full independence. We also see that the purple team, it gets some land. Something's not connecting and I see it. We see that they get some land. Let me show. Yep, I will go. They get some land, and down here in the red team we will see them get some land off the Cyan team. They will get not a lot of land, but some land. And the Iberian team is pushed back to not its glory. Because now, as you see, I went so back that I lost the alliance layer. But that's fine. We can always redo that. But sadly, we will need to reduce... I'm just running away from my mic. We'll have to sadly reduce these capitals over here, because if you remember, there was 2 countries over here, but they got took over by the what do you call it? They got took over by the purple team, so their capitals will be reduced to major cities. And as you can see, there are like no major cities whatsoever. There's some over here in the red team. It's because I went back too far, so I'll have to redo them, but I'll redo them in my own time. I don't want to waste your guys' time. But what we see here is these countries here just get absolutely cooked. So what we see from the gold team is that... I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? They will get this land as well as some here and here. We'll see the red team take some land from the lilac team, as well as fully annexing this team and some land here. They will also take some of these islands here, giving themselves full naval dominance. And over here in this island right here, that'll be given up to the pink team, which means Crete is reduced to a former glory of itself. I'm actually gonna give that away to the red team because it just looks ugly. So yeah. The red team takes quite a lot of land, but not a lot of land. So now let's go on to the remaining peace treaties. As we see over here, the red team takes, since they're not connecting, and I hate this country because it just looks so, the colour is so identical. Like from far away you can't see. So we see this country get partitioned between the red team and the blue team. So it gets partitioned, and the green team loses its privilege of being the fully Caspian Sea country. It is going to be known as the Caspian Sea country. It just doesn't fully encapsulate the Caspian Sea country. How many times have I said that now? Take a shot every time I say it. You won't make it through this video. But they're reduced to a former glory of itself. Now the red team is huge. And onto this lilac team over here. They will get some land over here. Now, why? Why are they claiming this land here? To be honest, I don't know. It's so far away. And if you want to be this big, you'd have to be like the red team. Hugely stable. Very good. Oh no. Yeah, they take over the red team. I forgot to mention that. So they take over all of this part. Nah, just joking. I forgot about. What was FN? Hang on. There we go. Let me just. What was I gonna do again? Oh, I forgot now. Oh my god. Yeah, if you wanted to be this big, you'd have to be as popular. Like, the government would have to be really popular with the people for that. And they aren't really. So, the red team is just so powerful, it can hold on to this land. And we'll have to see for how long it can last on to this land. So, anyways, this war is finished. There's no other borders that I need to clear in. No. Nope. No. Oh, yes. This team is fully annexed by the blue team because, of course, they were part. No. They were part of the Square Team Alliance. So, yeah. As well, there's a new, like, aristocracy type of leader in this country now. Reduced back to a aristocratic, I think that's how you say it, leader. Yeah. So, now, let's go away from, moving my mic, away from war, and let's just go on to, like, exploring. I don't want this video to be too long though. How long is it? I'll make it quick. It's fine. My videos have recently been very long. I don't mean to do it, but the British team, at a little couple years after being in this war, they will have the right money and right technology again to start to explore some more of Greenland, and that's what they do. They do this very good. It seems like they're going to be a big colonizer, but who knows? They probably won't. I don't know. You don't have the plans to this. I do. I all make it up. So what we see here is they push up and through the Greenlandic country, and they push up and through the northern part, and they make a landing in Canada. They explore some of this island, but they overall stop because it's way too cold. But they do make some good progress, and now all of Greenland has been colonized by Great Britain. You know what, I'll just speed up this process. A couple years have passed. All of Greenland is now British. I don't know if they would be the largest country in the world. Probably not. But they can't keep a hold of all this land, really. You can't. Just accept that. You can't. So what you see happening is a breakaway that is planned, and this happens over here. This happens on the coast of Greenland, and this is a controlled breakaway. Not too much land that breaks away, but it breaks away, gets its sovereignty without having to fight. And this might become like a popular thing as more countries start to break away. We see down here, over here breaks away, and we also see a little country over here at the top. Okay, this country, it breaks away. Let me try and find a good colour. Go with this maybe. Hang on, let me just check. Yeah, that's different. They will go ahead and break away from the British team. And that is it for this video. We saw the square team lose and the triangle team win. So yeah, that's it for today's video. 150 subscribers by the end of this year. 150 subscribers by the end of this year. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and bye bye.